So colds are usually caused by viruses. There's lots of different types of viruses that can cause colds, and none of them can be treated by antibiotics. So the best thing to do is to take plenty of fluids, paracetamol if you feel like you need it, plenty of rest, and if you need, you can also buy some cough and cold remedies from the pharmacy as well. So viruses can spread quite easily, and that's usually because they're carried in things like the fluids around the mouth. So things like when you sneeze, the fluid kind of cascades, and if somebody then subsequently breathes in what you've breathed out, then obviously that can then cause them to catch the cold. So the best thing to do is to make sure that when you're sneezing or when you're coughing, to cover your mouth, catch it in a tissue, and then dispose of that tissue straight away to prevent anybody else from picking up the virus from those types of tissues and things. So most winter illnesses, such as nausea and vomiting viruses, colds and flu, sore throats, those kind of things, they're quite often caused by things called viruses, which cause infections. And viruses don't actually respond to antibiotics, because antibiotics actually target bacterial infections. The body's actually very good at fighting infections, both viruses and bacterial infections. So you don't actually usually need antibiotics to clear up an infection, because your body has an immune system which is very good at fighting those types of things, and you will naturally get better on your own because your body can actually fight those things. So antibiotics aren't always the answer. So community pharmacies are filled with highly trained staff who can provide information and advice around the treatment of a lot of common minor ailments. Pharmacists are also the experts in medicines, so if you also have questions about any medicines over the counter or any of your prescription medicines, then they're also the ideal person to ask. Many pharmacies are also open extended hours, and you don't require an appointment to go and see a pharmacist or have a conversation with a member of the pharmacy team. You can just pop in and ask whatever you need to ask. Many pharmacies also now have a consultation room, so if you would prefer to have a conversation in private with a member of staff or the pharmacist, then you can also ask to use that space as well. Coming up to the festive period, you may be more concerned about getting your Christmas presents sorted and deciding which turkey you're going to buy, but don't forget about your repeat prescription. If you are taking regular medicines, then make sure you leave plenty of time to order your repeat prescription from the GP practice to actually get hold of the prescription and also get it dispensed by the pharmacy. Many pharmacies and GP practices will have revised opening hours over the festive period, both Christmas and New Year, and especially with the bank holidays, so make sure you leave plenty of time so you don't get caught out.